Hey guys, it's Frankie, Simply Imaginary People, and this is just a tutorial on how to make patterns using the Create a Pattern tool that EA gives you. So I'm going to start. I'm going to show you two different types of patterns. So this is going to be the first one. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the image from online of the picture I want and paste it in Photoshop. And I only need one bull, so I'm going to pick the one I like most, which can be this one. Image crop. I'm going to zoom in a bit because I can't see very well. And I'm just going to say select color range and select the white, and you can fiddle with this slider. Select as much and as little as you want. I'm just going to delete the background. Right, so this one I can't make recolorable really because it has too many channels. So in total you have 4 channels. The background always counts as 1 channel. So your print can have 3 channels. So this one has 4, so I'm just going to leave it like this. And I'm just going to save this as a PNG. Nope. You can see all the ones I've already done. Save this as a PNG, right. And then I'm just going to do the same with my other pattern. I just picked some random ones real quick, so. And again, select the area, image crop, select color range, and just delete the background. Here you can see that these colors have gone gray, so I just want to do it so far that sometimes you see it won't work very well. Then I'm just going to have to try and delete as much of the background as you can. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just delete the text because I don't want that. And then just stamp tool. This. That'll do. Jeez. Right. Okay. Now I'm just gonna make it a bit more straight. Anyway, once you've got that, what you're going to do is you're going to select either just using a tool like this or using the select color range and copy one color onto a new layer you can see here, and then also copy paste onto new layer. So once I've got this and once I've got that, so I'm going to save this one first. So each channel you want needs to be a new picture. So I'm just going to call this one 72A, save it as a PNG again, and then save as 72B PNG. And you can see some of the patterns I've done before here. These are all ones that you can win and challenge for. Right, once I've done that, I'm going to open the Create a Pattern tool from EA. There is an easier way to make recolorable patterns using TS3, which I'll also show you later. So the first thing you're going to do is you want the background to be recolorable. So the first channel, you click here, and you click this button, and this makes it recolorable. And I'm just going to shove a square in the middle and make it really big. So I'm just going to pick 500 by 500. That just means I've got a background color, which I can now change. So let's just make it kind of grayish. Then we're going to go to the second layer, and I'm going to press this button here, which says plus. And then I'm going to navigate documents to where I saved my pictures. So I'm going to say 71. And you'll see it pops up here. So now I can just paste that on here. And I can turn it and resize it however I want. So like this maybe. You'll see the really cool thing about the Create a Pattern tool is if I go off the side, it'll pop up on the other side, so it makes it seamless for me. So I'm just going to place some balls around here, kind of how I want it. I can zoom out and see what it looks like. And what you can also do if you want to see a bit more than that is click this tool, say apply to the wall. Okay, apply, and you can see what it will look like on a wall. So that's a nice kid pattern. Let's go back. Right, so once I've done, I don't need the other layers, so just turn them off. I'm just going to say save if you want to, export. I'm just going to call this simply abstract 71 by simply. Good. Export it. Okay, now I'm just going to clear this layer and do the next one. So first I'm going to import 72A and 72B. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to zoom in a bit more so I can see properly. I put in 72A and I'm going to say, doesn't matter which color it was at the beginning, if I press this, it'll automatically make it colorful. So it was white. So let's stick with the whitish color. Obviously you can make it a bit brighter here. And I'm just going to place a couple of these. Doesn't really matter how you do it. Okay. And then I'm going to make the new channel, make another one, make it also colorable, and import the other one and make it the red that it was, or orange. Let's stay with orange. And now comes a bit more difficult because you've got to try and size it so that it fits perfectly, or relatively perfectly. At least so you're happy. Come on. Zoom out so I can't see that very well. There we go. And again, you've got a new pattern. So again, make sure the other ones are off, and then just say export and say simply abstract 72 abstract by simply. Right, just a quick thing to show. If you want to make one in Sims TSRW, just make a new picture and make sure it's 512 by 512 in width. And then you need to make your pattern seamless already. So let's pretend, I don't know what, we'll just do one that's automatically seamless because it's just, doesn't go around the edges, doesn't look shit, but just pretend this is good. Like something like stripes would be easy. And say you found this picture and it's already seamless, or you found, let's just try and find a seamless picture. Let's say seamless pattern. Geometric. The penis one on the previous side was good. Right. Okay, all these look absolutely awful. Find something that, again, only has up to 4 colors. Just take something really, really obliviously obvious like this. Obviously, try and get a bit of a better quality than I'm doing here, but my computer doesn't like me running programs. We can close this because I'm done. So just pretend this is a nice high quality image that I've got here. Then I'm going to say fix. Actually, I'm just going to select this, say image crop, so I've got what I need. image size, make sure it's 512 by 512. And then I can use this gradient map. And depending how many colors you have, you need to pick how many colors. So this one has 3 at the bottom, and this one has 4. We only have 2, so I'm going to pick the one with 2 colors. And again, FF0000 is the first color range, and FFFF00 is the second one. Oh, that's why it's weird. There's a 0 at the front. FF0000. There we go. Third one is FF00FF, and if you know, then the alpha is your 4th layer. So just save this as something, as a DDS, preferably, and call it X, because I don't really want this one. So make sure your pattern is already seamless. Go into TS3 workshop and say Tools, Pattern Tool, and say Browse, and just pick the awful X pattern. Turn on as many channels as you have, so I have red and green, and you can change the colors of these as you like. Name it something, whatever, say where you want it to be, abstract, what type of fabric, export. And this you can export as a Sims 3 pack and convert to a Sims package without needing to fix it. So ones you make in TSRW like this, you do not need to fix. I'm not going to export it because I don't want it, but that was just that. So for the ones that we made in the cast tool, they will end up going to Document, Electronic Art, Sims 3, Export, as you can see here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to convert these to Sims 3 to packages. And of course, like always, run them through Sims 3 RC. So when I now open this one, you'll see I've got an icon here which shows you what the pattern looks like and a couple of image files. So I have the dreaded 0x7EED file and the typical 9cc and ACC. So ACC is actually just a specular, which I don't have, so I don't actually need this. Make this bigger. 9cc, you can't see it, but it is actually your mask. It's just see-through because I don't have a 4th color. And 7ED is my overlay because this is the layer that isn't colorable. So what I need to do is, because every single pattern you convert to package has 9cc and 7ED, they will all overwrite each other unless we fix it. So for one where you have both 7ED and 9cc, what you're going to do is you're just going to go to the first, this XML, the second one, go to Notepad. And you're going to copy what's at the back of this res key here, and you're going to copy it over this 7EED here, and save. Then you're going to open the other XML, and you'll see the 7ED down here. So you're just going to replace with the copied thing, and save. And then you're also going to double-click this, and select what's after the 0x, paste, and save. So now you've changed that to B9, which is also the same as the icon and various other parts. So now what you're going to do is you're going to open this, double click it, and copy this CA thing. And you're going to click the 9cc and you're going to paste the CA thing. And then you're going to go to the XML, and where it says 9cc down here, you're also going to paste. And then on the other notepad, the 9cc is down here, and you're also going to paste. Right. Fixed. Close it, save it. So the other one, because it's a fully recolorable pattern without an overlay, you'll see it doesn't have this dreaded 7ED file, but it still has the 9cc file. So we're going to do the same thing, kind of. It's going to go to the XML, and we're going to copy this B9 stuff, which is also the code for the icon, and we're going to paste that over the 9cc and save. And do the same for the other XML, paste it over the 9cc here. And save. And again, also change it here. And save. And that's how you fix those patterns. And so these patterns can now be uploaded and shared as package files, and you don't have to install Sims 3 packs. I hope that helped.